Hello YouTube, I am Sovereign and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Play Empire Total War with...
That guy, hello. I now have a voice that people can hear as well, so I hope that you enjoyed that.
Right, where were we? I was making a very bad attempt at uniting Sylvania.
But I mean, you're getting there.
I'm getting there, slowly but very slowly, but surely. Economy buildings, those are things that I should have.
Yes. Economy buildings are incredibly important.
Yes.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
I love how this is like only a few turns into the game, and you have 3 armies already. You have like 2 full stacks of things, 1 half stack.
Yep. Okay, so that is still sieging. That's fine. Well, that's kind of what it took to actually bring those traitorous bastards to heel.
Thousands of zombies.
It's a zombie nation.
It is indeed. I wonder what the population of Sylvania is actually made up of. I assume it's enthralled humans, but it might just be zombies wandering about.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, that's my turn. I think there is a degree of humans, but I think they mostly live in some degree of servitude.
Fear and horror, no doubt. Right.
Almost certainly.
So, time to return to my game and remember what the hell is going on here. Oh yes, one of my settlements has just been sacked.
Yes,
because I got overconfident.
Have a scroll down, see where you're at. So, yes, you have a bunch of orcs stood outside Karak.
Yes. Yeah.
I wonder if they'll be friendly.
I'm just hoping that they'll go away if I ignore them. Because that's Grimgor Ironhide, and
yes.
He's a big orc.
Yes.
However, I think that's my turn for now.
Cool. Not to be confused with Autobot Ironhide.
Indeed.
Okay, so greenskins are absorbing each other. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's a thing that they do. Right, can I finally take Temple off? I could auto-resolve that. It is very much in my favour. I think I am going to auto-resolve it because that is a gargantuan fight that I will take lots of casualties in. Casualties that I don't particularly plan on keeping.
I actually think it would be quite a hard fight to actually fight. Did you know? I was reading on the internet the other day, and the internet is, of course, always correct, that zombies actually reduce your chances of winning an auto-resolve battle.
Wow.
They are that shit.
That's kind of hilarious. I think, do we want to occupy, or do we want to loot and occupy?
Murder. That's my informed opinion.
Yeah, I think we're going to loot and occupy.
It is night.
Right. So that's cool.
My blood
That's conquered, and that army can go south and have a crack at Schwarzhafen when it gets its act together.
Patient. Cease.
Schwarzhafen.
Or however the heck you pronounce that.
Yeah. I can't see a harbour there. There are a couple of rivers, but strange name for a strange place.
True that.
Pardon me.
Get some stuff
This
built.
night.
Do I really want to recruit anything else? Why can't I recruit Graveguard? Additional building required armory. Okay. I can apparently raise a unit of Graveguard though, so we'll do that.
Oh, cool.
And then I think we'll try and finish
Kill
off
them.
Waldenhof.
Raise them.
That's not so much in my favour.
Oh,
Do I feel like...
might come down to an actual battle, folks.
Let's have a crack at it. This could go horribly wrong, but, you know, viewing pleasure of the internet.
It might go horribly wrong. But I will spectate. I will do and advise.
And watch me horribly make a fool of myself.
Well, I mean, not make a fool of yourself, but perhaps succumb to a certain kind of enthusiasm, maybe.
I almost think I should have been playing the orcs.
I don't know. Manfred von Karstein looks like a man who would probably bite off quite a lot more than he chew.
He does have a bit of the Julius Caesar look about him, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
How did that end? Oh yeah, he got stabbed repeatedly.
Well, you know, being stabbed repeatedly while the emperor of the largest empire that the world has ever seen up until that point. Actually, that's probably not true. I think there are larger empires in the Roman. Whatever. Being repeatedly stabbed when you're the ruler of an extremely large empire, kind of badass.
It's
That's
It's bad
what
for
he's
your
there for.
ass. That's for sure.
I'm not sure he was stabbed in the ass. Maybe the stabbing was so wild that somebody thought, "I'll have a go at an ass cheek."
You never know. This battlefield looks kind of familiar. Like the one I got horribly massacred on before. Oh
There was
no.
a forest on that one.
These lands are mine. I'm great bound.
It's all right. Just take a deep breath and avoid
Everything.
the crypt horrors.
Yeah.
And remember, Manfred is one of the most powerful melee combatants in the game.
That is true. Right.
Empower me.
What have we got here? Ooh, it's
I will not fail.
Right.
big army.
That is a rather big army, yes.
War and life. Preternatural.
I think it was a very interesting decision from a design point of view to have none of the undead units at all run away. Very, very strange for a total war game because you kind of get into the habit of just trying to break units and just trying to make them run away.
Yeah. But that's not a thing the undead do.
No,
So
they do
crypt
fall apart,
horrors,
but quite slowly.
monstrous infantry. Well, they're registering as a low threat for von Karstein, so
Do you think a lot of that is just maybe psychological?
it could be. A lot of it could just be in his head.
Thy
So
serve me.
I don't know, but I think maybe that this is bad.
It could be. I mean, they're not really coming off that hill, are they? And that's
You
kind of
could
what I want them to do.
Go around there.
That's what I was planning. Let's speed this up a bit. Yes, cue the Benny Hill theme. Yeah. Weird
Oh my god.
fiery swamp thing.
Watching the zombies walk really fast. It's hilarious.
Let's have a look, see. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Some of them even have weapons.
Yeah.
The skeletons in lockstep are quite amusing.
Oh, they're amazing.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of some of the original Total War animations.
Oh my god.
It's great.
I did show you Shadow the Horned Rat, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you
Okay,
did.
so anybody who's watching this or listening to this, please, please, God, check out Warhammer Shadow of the Horned Rat. It's probably one of the most hilarious games that was ever made. It was quite an interesting game, precursor in many ways to the Total War series. I think it came out about 1998, 1999, something like that. But it has some of the worst sprite art I've ever seen. Skaven who look like upright walking wolves.
Those were the days.
Those were the days.
Before gaming had, like, standards.
It was a great game, goddammit. Well, no, sorry, it wasn't a great game. I enjoyed playing it a lot. Hard as balls, though.
That was kind of the point of a lot of the older ones, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I just could quickly
Get
check my
paused.
options. Yeah, I thought my sound was fucked. There we go. For some reason it wasn't playing my music properly. My apologies,
Oh
Internet.
no.
I'm sat there marching my army across the field and going, this is very quiet.
The dead move silently.
Clearly.
So, what's the battle plan here?
Kind of
'Cause
trying
it looks like the battle plan currently is walk up to them.
That is kind of my battle plan, yeah. I mean, I've got my skeletons on the flanks, so I'm going to try and, you know, do a bit of the old pincer movement.
So maybe a couple of things that you should know. You probably do know. But hey, internet. A couple of things that you should know about the oncoming battle, and this is not at all advice for Sovereign at all. That would be patronising. However, the spear units here, they have a bonus against crypt horrors. Well, not specifically against crypt horrors, but large units. And also, that bonus is increased inside a forest. So if you can lure the crypt horrors into a forest and then stab them with spiky spears, they are basically fucked.
Night's march.
I am currently... Oh shit.
Yeah, I think that got their attention.
I stop.
Oh, no, and they're moving it. Ah, clever bastards, these ones. The old move forward and then slowly move back trick.
God kiss for them. Attend me.
Oh, those are spears, so they can get over there.
We shall pass Nagash.
Yeah. They're kind of almost not quite committing.
They have a general fear of commitment. But don't worry, I think I'm going to overcome it and you guys are going to get through. Oh shit, look at that.
Yeah.
On death for all.
Does one Carstone have any spells at the moment?
He does. I've just told him to resurrect some dudes.
Cool.
I am the great.
I don't know if you can tell, but this is going great.
Only in
It's
a
fine.
night will
Of course, his necromancer's at the front and has hardly any health, so, you know, hopefully
Murder!
can do something about that. Oh look, enemy lord's wounded.
Yay!
So, I'm kind of hoping that his army should now slowly fall over.
suffer death.
Yeah, so I thought that that happened, but it doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
Oh.
Although a lot of his units are now losing faith. Or whatever the undead have is the equivalent to faith. Binding, apparently.
What? Attack the mortals!
So, I mean, in all this doom and darkness, there are some silver linings, which is that nobody has died in this battle.
Mortals
That is true. I mean, does it count if it's the second time?
No, I don't think it does.
Okay, that does need to be established.
I think this is kind of like the equivalent of a paintball. Really. Pretend warfare.
slaughter them!
Yeah, that isn't going as well as I thought it was, I have to admit. Kind of hoping Von Karstein can carry this. He's not gonna. He's not gonna.
God, it looks cool watching the fighting. He's kind of getting the shit kicked out of him, isn't he?
Yeah.
I will do this!
Go on, Manfred. Oh.
Oh, no. Oh.
Fuck. Yeah, GG.
GG.
That was embarrassing. But then, you know, I apparently just have to start every episode with a massive defeat.
I mean, it's great. I mean, currently the only massive defeat I've had is just a bunch of dwarves who couldn't run very fast. But I'm sure my time will come.
Manfred's been wounded. Fine.
Look, your units got up again though, so
That's
more
true.
silver remaining.
Tell you what, I'll try recruiting a Master Necromancer as the lord for that army. See how that works out.
Yes, empty the tombs.
Right here. And I have a lord over there who has a level. What do I want to level you in? Ah! What? Okay, so there's been an update and their skill trees now look different.
What?
The book thing is, like, not there now.
The book thing isn't there? Oh my god, what's there instead?
It looks like a regular skill tree.
Are you in a tech tree?
You know, for characters.
Oh,
Um,
didn't it always look like a regular skill tree?
fairly sure in the first time we played, like, there were 4 books to choose from.
That's tech, man.
Oh, is it? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna pretend that I'm not talking bollocks then.
It's fine.
This better be
It's all good. It's all legit. On you go.
Just cooking room. Right.
Right.
Things are quite quiet in the Dwarven Kingdoms at the moment. Not a lot going on. Should probably recruit some more dwarves and get to actually smacking some greenskins upside the head.
Smacking greenskins is good.
Smack that greenskin.
You went there. You went there.
Well, I did. Not sure I liked going there.
Well, you've got no one to blame but
Oh,
yourself.
shit.
Yeah, that's kind of bad. But then I do have reinforcements. But then he has 3 units of Vargeists.
Fuck
Ah.
Where the hell
Ah,
did he pull those from?
a dark crevice.
Deep dark crevice.
I do have the Town Watch, which are not. To be honest, they're at full strength, so I guess I kind of have to fight this
Do you
one.
know how powerful fire ghosts are?
No, well, very.
They're very, very powerful.
Well, bugger.
They are like flying gorillas, essentially. They are
Well,
massive
yeah.
flying gorillas.
Right. Well, that's a cool ruin.
Oh god.
Right, where did my reinforcements come in from over there? That's helpful, Gabe.
Yes!
Thank you. Thank you
Oh
so
my
much for that.
God.
Very good. Mortals quail.
One of the few bad things about Warhammer Total War is that its reinforcement system is totally, absolutely fucked. However, this does mean that we will get to see the Vargheists in action a bit sooner than we otherwise might.
Sadly.
Bat versus Flying Gorilla. Which do you think wins that battle? Yeah, it's Flying Gorilla.
Yeah. I'm kind of hoping they'd, charge my spears. But they're not really doing that.
No, they're just gonna hang
And
out.
their army's coming kind of full tilt at my necromancer, isn't it? So, yeah.
God! Oh god! Meanwhile, the wolves enjoy a quiet brew.
The dwarves enjoyed happier times.
Oh god. Oh yeah, I think you might manage to kill one.
Yeah, they are coming down slowly. I bog them down with skeletons.
Yay! One unit of dead flying gorillas. However,
I wonder
on the
if...
other side of the battlefield,
Yeah, that's very bad.
they're probably just going to charge your necromancer because they're flying units and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it?
Starts macabre. Swift
Flee!
Run away! Oh my god!
death will free them. Master
It's all kinds of bad, isn't it? That said, there is their lord at the back, so I might be able to do something to him.
watch.
Flee! Fly, fools!
Yeah, I don't foresee this ending well. But then
Oh my god, you might actually kill the
his vampire
lizard
is
again.
slowly wearing down.
Only an unlife will they see. Power
Flying
time.
units are really, really good.
Yeah, they are.
Master Necromancer. Bring the gift of death.
Go on, flee, flee, my little necromancer. You can do it.
That is brutal. That is intensely brutal. Death embraces your lord.
Oh well, he was a nobody.
Oh. God.
And yeah, that's starting to look like GG. Yep. Yay! Getting my ass
Yes!
kicked repeatedly.
Hooray!
39 kills. Admittedly, 6 of which were Vargeists.
Well, that's true. You did eliminate a unit of Firegeists, who are probably going to stand up again this turn because
Shh, shh.
they're undead. What is life? Baby,
Suffering.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try on that one. I think that's about time where it's not unreasonable to say, you know what, that's cool. Let's just write that off.
On the upside, the Vargeists did stay dead.
Yeah, that's true. They lost a couple more, and he didn't take my settlement. He just raided it and fucked off.
Yay!
Oh well, I could live with that.
You can unlive with it, more like.
True that. Right. My camera's been rotated. There we are. Right.
My bloodline calls.
So I guess you can march down there. Yes. Don't think we need to call you to war against this other lot of vampires, do we?
All die. Take their life force.
Right.
Kill them. Raise them.
That was a fairly even
Drink
fight,
their
so
life force.
I will think about that while I send out this army
better be important.
to wreak bloody vengeance on that lot there. That's more like it.
Murder, murder. Murder. Are you fighting this? Or-
No, I'm auto-resolving. It's in my favour.
Good choice. Sometimes I've had odds like that, and I've thought, yeah, fuck 'em, I'll just annihilate them on the battle map. And then the monstrous creatures have wrecked my face totally.
Yes.
Vampires leveled up again. What do we want for you? Let's have... Ooh, magic missiles. Yes, let's have some of them. Or actually, no, that raised dead there looks quite good. Spawns a unit of zombies. Yes, please.
Yeah.
More of that.
None shall live.
Hello, Van Kruger. Who's chasing who across the map now?
Sweet revenge.
Take your beardy Vargeists and fuck off.
You can make them too.
I could. Eventually. I don't have any just now, though.
No. Agreed. For now. This suits my cause.
Right, cool.
Another upgrade for you. That will do. And building. I can do building things. There's one. And
Build all
Wipe
the
them
things.
out.
Build a random selection of objects.
yep.
Obliterate.
There we go. And auto resolve that. And then that
Okay,
should.
before we do this, before we do this, I feel honor bound to say that we've been going for about 30 minutes. So I think maybe next time on That Guy and Sovereign, or Sovereign and That Guy play Warhammer Total War, we'll see the outcome of this auto-resolve that. It's fairly obvious what the outcome is, but we'll see button pressing.
We will see
good.
furious button pressing.